From the Louis J. Roberts Show, SEPS building on the University of Moncton campus, live on Cable 10, it's the 13th annual Irving Oil Hoop Classic. We're live at SEPS on the University of Moncton campus with the 13th annual Irving Hoop Classic. Good evening, everyone. I'm Brian Forbes. With me, Norval McConnell, and we're here to bring you tonight's opening ceremonies as well as the big match of the evening, the traditional Moncton rivalry, Moncton High School and Harrison Trimble, Norval.
It seems like just a week ago we were here doing this whole thing. Now we're back again. What an exciting event this is. Back at the SEPS facility on the University of Moncton, and we are prepared for Moncton High School versus Harrison Trimble.
We're going to have some great fun tonight and all weekend. We're here through until Saturday afternoon with the championship final. All right, now let's go down to the floor for the introduction of tonight's starting lineups. We're just about a minute away from opening tip. Our referees tonight, Dick Steves and Alan Jones, two of the top officials in, I'll say, southeastern New Brunswick and not inflate their heads unduly. All right, we'll go to the floor now for our starting lineups.
Here we go, starting lineups. Harrison Trimble versus Moncton High School Hoop Classic, fourth game. Ryan Johnson, number 4. Sean Craig, number 14. Kendall Summers. I had to check out Kendall's number. Kendall Summers, number 7. Couldn't catch the rest of them. They were pretty quick.
There's Matt Dixon from Moncton
High School. Number 4, Matt Dixon. James Wood, number 6. Ashley Davidson, number 8. Craig Fougier. And Brad Ross, number 14. That's Sonny Bray, Hillcrest, 2 Besbros, and a Forest Glen. That's not a bad starting lineup. Complimentary exchange of pins, and we're ready to start here. This should be as exciting a game. Huge crowd here. And the Trimble Trojans versus the Moncton High School Purple Knights. What do you see happening here, Brian?
We'll have some fun. These two teams love to play each other, and in front of a big crowd like this tonight, a lot of very loyal Moncton High fans, a lot of very excited Harrison Trimble fans here. We'll have some fun, and I don't think the first 15 minutes is going to decide it. The only thing that might be decided, Norval, in the first 15 minutes is somebody may play their way out of the game. A little bit of nerves, a little bit of early season jitters. We may find that somebody takes himself out of the game. Nobody's going to win it. Somebody might lose it in 15 minutes. This game will be decided late in the second half. Craig Fougier at about 6'4", probably the biggest player on the floor for either team, Norval. A lot of good size out there, but most of these kids in these starting lineups are 6'1", 6'2", 6'3".
Sean Ells, number 20, and is it Mike Burke, 21? Is that the other starter for Trimble? Yep, that's who it is. A lot of MKMBA products out there right now. We're started. Re-jump it.
No, we're not started, Norval.
Well, that was a good throw up. Referee Al Jones gets a good quick start on the game. The other official, Dick Steves of Olympic fame, and also one of your... Ashley Davidson tried the back door, tipped it out of bounds, Trimble's ball.
See the ball in that man's hands a lot tonight, Normal. Ryan Johnson.
Yeah, I think if I had him, I'd let it have a lot too. Interesting to see if the shooting touches back a little bit. They had a rough weekend at the tip-off tournament. Still throwing footballs, I think.
Last weekend in the Parkview tournament, one of Trimble's starters tonight, a tournament all-star, Sean Craig.
Just finished his two there. Just had the first two on a nice offensive board.
Thank you, Sean. That was a nice segue into my comment on your weekend last week. I'll see if I can do that again later tonight, Norval.
Yeah, don't get too used to it, though. Yeah. Interesting. They're gonna run patiently. They didn't do as much of that last week. They tried, or 2 weeks ago.
Little man defense here for Moncton High off the get-go.
Yeah, what a shock. A Moncton team that plays the predominantly man-to-man defense.
I'll give you 5 minutes at Norval, and I want your comments on Moncton High's new shorts this year. We got a push here on Harrison Trimble. Moncton High is going to take the ball out of bounds. I think that foul might have been on Harrison Trimble's Dwayne Ells.
Moncton High School's ball. Matt Dixon starts with it up the court. And Trimble in man.
Nice move by Dixon and a nice dish. Brad Ross with his first two.
Nice dish off though, Matt Dixon. Good step. Moncton High School down 4-2. Some pretty aggressive play on D, and Trimble comes up with the ball, and once again Ryan Johnson bringing it down the court. Lots of screens set by the Trojans. See how long they keep this motion up. One of the early season signs, conditioning certainly is a factor in these games and how deep your team is. Mike Burke hits a nice little turnaround jumper, puts the Trojans up 6-2, 17:24 to go. Good. Ooh. Yep.
These players know each other real well, Norval. Some of them played together in junior high. They've played against each other in minor basketball and junior high and high school and summer leagues and camps since most of them were 10 years old.
First name basis, yeah. Dwayne Ells' second foul, and James Greer's into the game. (6-4, 16:57 to go. Trimble up by 2. Once again, Johnson handling the ball down the court.
Some tough screens on the inside.
Yes, yeah. The whole thing with Trimble is how long can they run this? What's their conditioning like? Greer dribbles himself into trouble. Open shot for Johnson. That's what they like to see.
He's got 7, I think, after got 5, I guess, after 4 minutes.
16:34 to go, and Johnson hits 3. Well, I think the shooting stroke might be starting to come back. Yeah.
Greer whacks Brad Ross on the baseline.
One of the smartest players I've seen playing inside, Brad Ross. Good strong move, Craig Fougier. Good strong move. 9-6. Trimble still up 16:09 to go.
A couple of quarterbacks on the floor out there. Ryan Johnson, of course, the Harrison Trimble quarterback, won a NBIAA provincial championship this year, and Craig Fougier, the quarterback of the Moncton High School Purple Knights these last couple of years.
Well, it should be, yeah.
A little bit out of control as Dixon goes to the hole with that ball.
Yeah, he made that nice dish a couple minutes ago. He was pretty close to an offensive charge there, but he didn't get it called. So 15:51 to go, 9-6 for the Trojans.
Crowd's filled in nicely, Norval, as we came up to game time here. Big crowd for our
Notice most of them are sitting
night.
on the opposite side dust, though. There's a message in that, Brian, a message. Run that cut. Always Sean Craig dropping down. See what he does. Whoa. Oof. 3-on-1. They're going to finish. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's the best leaper on the floor. The shortest kid of the 10 in the starting lineup, James Wood, probably the best jumper.
Yeah. 9-8, 15-14 to go. Trimble's up by 1. Good offensive play there. Good steal on the defensive end, and then good 3-on-1 break.
Got some zone here now on defense.
No, they've kept. They're still the man.
Yeah,
they masqueraded it well.
I'll give that to you. They tricked me.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one.
Was a nice hoop, though.
Ooh.
Very mechanical offenses, though, really from both teams. Very mechanically. Watch the defensive players play. I just watched Ryan Johnson turn on defense and run to a spot, and his player ran there, too. Wasn't any defensive movement at all.
Here's a timeout for Brian Forsyth. Let's go down and listen to Coach Forsyth's timeout in the Harrison Trimble timeout. Hear what he's got to say to his kids.
So we're back on here.
Can't get into Coach Forsyth's timeout here, so we'll have to take a chance a little later to see if we can't get in and hear some of what. Let's go to Jennifer George's timeout. Hear what she's got to say to her kids.
No, you won't. Okay, play smart. Okay, play smart. Listen, on a made, I want to go 12, back into a 2-3. You okay with that? 12, back into a 2-3. Okay, yes. Transition, let's go 3/4.
Keep the elbows down on the screens, guys, okay? What he said?
Elbows down on screens, okay? We can do a better job denying out in the perimeter, okay? What's that?
Score back to 3-2.
12 back to a 2-3, okay? Yes, if transition is man. Hey, listen, let's run a Burns again. Next time down, run a Burns. Be patient with it. Let them be set up first. Knights, 1, 2, 3.
Sounds like they're going to press after they score and drop back to a 2-3, and then they're straight man-to-man otherwise.
I'd have to say Dick Steves has refereed Moncton High Trimble game before when he comes into the timeout and says, guys, let's keep our elbows down to the screens.
Yeah, and you know, they'll drop for all of about 15 seconds. Actually, they're up a game. What's the difference?
Dick feels better.
He doesn't look a whole lot better, but he certainly feels better. Yeah, good drop to the ball. Young James Greer made a nice, came from the weak side to help out on that and forced Fougier into a tough one. Same, I bet you, same. It's very mechanical, the offenses. There's one guy, though, that can freelance if he has to. Coach Forsyth wasn't pleased with that freelance, though.
Down the floor.
Nice looking, sweet looking foul shooting stroke, eh? Nice looking shot.
One of the things about Brian Forsyth's teams is the technical aspects of the game are usually pretty solid, and foul shooting is a.
I like
most
to tell
people
everybody
you
that Kendall
technical
Summers shoots his foul shots like that because he had a fantastic junior high coach.
Need I ask for more detail, or have I got enough?
No, you shouldn't have any more detail. It's one of the last 7 schools I've been at.
It's one of those questions that
Nice
you just don't
pass.
ask. Whoa! Nice job by Matt Dixon to get the ball off the little touch pass.
Yeah, see,
Nice
they're in
job.
that press, right? In that press on the score, and let's see if they drop back to that zone. Ooh, and they're back into that 2-3 zone. Good coaching move. Good cut. Got to finish. Nice hook and hoop.
Remember when Kendall Summers got some minutes in this tournament early last year? Last year, of course, just a grade 10 player. He came in and played real well for Brian off the bench in the opening night game a year ago.
Nice looking shot.
Boy, that's aggressive D at both ends of the floor.
Yeah. Oh, nice post move though. Stepped under him. Mike Burke had stepped under. Nice board. 17-16, 11:47 to go, and this is your typical Moncton High School Trimble barn burner. Nice cut. And
Violation on the end line. Trimble hesitated bringing the ball inbounds. I think maybe James Greer hesitated, and ball turns over to Moncton High.
18-17, Moncton High's ball, and they're in the lead.
That's turnabout is fair play.
They're in the man, I guess, when they don't score then. So lots of screens, got to keep going. Nice. Three on two. Let's see what happens here. Nice pass.
Nice close by Summers. Nice job.
Yeah. 19-8, Trimble in the lead. 10:30 to go.
Jennifer George trying to get a timeout here, and her kids just didn't see she wanted
a
it.
little scramble there, but didn't get called. Whoa.
Nice job by Brad Ross to
Mike
read
Burke
James
a little
Woods.
tired.
Yeah.
Didn't go for that board. Little tired. Good hoop. Nice pass.
Ashley Davidson with the push on Ryan Johnson, and Jennifer George is going to get the timeout she wants, I think. Maybe. They're going to give it to her. We'll go into Jennifer George's timeout to hear what she's got to say to her kids.
Hey, listen. Hey, I want to start getting the ball inside, okay? If you have to take a dribble penetration to create the angle, do so, all right? Let's start getting it inside. When the ball's over here, especially Brad, listen up. We've got Craig looking to get the ball. Your man is help side, right smack dab in the middle. You are open here momentarily, okay? Look for that pass. Ignore Craig and look for that pass inside. Okay, if it's not there right away, then when you cut, it is. Okay? Listen. in the 12, when Johnson goes to cut through, I want you denying him, okay? So you've got to come up and take the man over here. Nothing long, okay? That pass should never get there long, okay? We know it, okay? Let's go, guys. Good job. 1, 2, 3.
Good timeout.
A lot of information in a timeout for those kids to digest. She covered a fair amount of territory in probably 50 seconds.
Still a relatively repetitive timeout from the first one, though. Still wants to accentuate the same things. Interesting, going to try and get the ball inside a little more often. Nice to see if they do that. Scott Hickson for the Trojans, number 12.
Tied ball, and we'll go to alternating possessions, and the ball's going to go to Harrison Trimble.
Yeah.
But fear not, Moncton High fans, you'll get the next one.
Yeah.
It seems fair to me.
Yeah. That's because you didn't notice how quick the whistle was. 20-19 for Moncton High, 9:38 to go.
Ooh, didn't think he had room, but he thought he did.
22, 3-point lead for the Purple Knights. Nice hoop there, Matt Dixon going strong to the basket. Oh.
Interesting little scene playing out in front of us, Norval, because Jennifer George is not familiar with the scorer's table here. She doesn't realize that all the officials that you need to report to are at the far end down by the Harrison Trimble bench. She had trouble getting a timeout earlier, and now bringing in Mike Powell on substitution, she had trouble getting the scorer's attention. She thought she just had to signal to the people here next to her.
Yeah, the bench has moved down a little bit. I'm not quite sure it's closer to the Trimble bench.
Well, it is. I mean, you can see the kids carrying the authority are just the other side of center court.
Got to finish. Yep, good hoop. 22-21. Moncton High still maintaining that lead. Nice close game. Not much more than a 3 or 4 point lead for anybody here.
There are 4 of the Moncton High players who played the whole 10 minutes. Norval Bryan substituted a little bit, but the Moncton High kids have all been on the floor. They got to start dragging it a little bit after 12 minutes at this level.
Still only been 1 Trimble sub, though. So I'd say both teams, same situation.
I guess you're right. I thought there had been a couple more Trimble substitutions, but looking at the 4 of them are still out there. That's right.
3, Ryan Johnson. Boy, that'll open things up. 24-22, 7:58 to go. Nice pass. Going inside where Coach George wanted him to go. Better go strong. Gonna count.
Nice job to finish, and he'll shoot one with a chance to give Harrison Trimble a 3-point lead with 7 minutes and 44 seconds left in the first half. Harrison Trimble up by 2, 26-24.
There's a couple more subs coming in. I think I saw Mark Harris come in for the Trojans, didn't I? Yeah, Mark Harris in for, did you get Kendall Summers out? Yeah.
And Jason Stoltz is in for Moncton High for Jou. Jason has a hairstyle reminiscent of one of yours in an earlier incarnation, Norval, when you were Norval the Hun.
Yeah, when I had hair. I guess there's 2 quite significant differences. Norval the Hun, that would be quite a picture, I'm sure.
Ooh. Powell tries to get to the hoop, and they got to whack him. He'll shoot, too. Mark Harris looks like he's about 4 inches taller than he was at this tournament last year.
Yeah, I'd say that. And there's no escalator sneakers involved. Mike Powell, just missed that first foul shot, first shot of the game. Nice, got the shooter's bounce. You never had one of those. 26-25, 7:31. By the way, saw Kevin Roth today. Told him to give his father my sympathy. I realize he's closing all the real estate deals at Forbes, Roth, and Bass this week.
Yeah,
what a pleasant week he'll have. Yeah. He must just look forward to this week like I can't believe.
Sometimes they don't even notice I'm missing, and that's the scary part.
What do you mean? What's the word sometimes got to do with it?
Moncton High back in his zone down there, Norval, for second or third time.
Nice look ahead.
James Wood sure can't finish off that dish, can he?
He made up for that one, that backdoor cut he made off the out of bounds.
Yeah. (27-26) with 6 minutes and 43 seconds left in the first half.
Purple Knight lead. Good cut again.
We're going to play a little trivia for Pizza Hut here in a few minutes. Norval, Pizza Hut and nothing but. Dave Murray is happy to provide us with 14-inch pepperoni stuffed crust pizzas. The new pizza that you've seen Deion Sanders and Jerry Jones.
And
Norval McConnell promoting. So we're going to go with, here's the number, 855-6891. Don't call yet because we haven't asked you the question, but we'll have a minute to get geared up here, and we're going to go with some first half trivia. We'll do it first and second half of every game. Nice reverse pivot by Ryan Johnson for two. A nice segue into a Ryan Johnson question, Norval.
That's right. 28-27, 6:18 to go. What is the question?
Ryan Johnson's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 14 points already and 4 rebounds in the first half. After leading his Trimble Trojans to provincial NBIA football championship this fall, Ryan wears number 4 on the football team. What number does Ryan wear this year on his Harrison Trimble Trojans maroon and white football jersey? Give us a call if you know the answer to that question. 855-6891, 14-inch pepperoni stuffed crust pizzas from Pizza Hut at 930 Mountain Road and on Paul Street in Dieppe. Thanks to Dave Murray. Give us a call and we've got one of those 14-inch stuffed crust pizzas for you. One winner per half. Another question the next half.
28-27. Phones off the hook. Looks good. 5:52 to go. Could have a report here. A pizza report. The Hut report of the night. Nice follow. Oh, just died on him. Nice follow, though, Mark Harris. 5:35, 28-27. Trojans up by a point.
Scoring pace has certainly slowed down here in the last 5 or 6 minutes, Norval. Still lots of running, but not much gunning.
Yeah, few unfinished shots, but the defense has picked up a little bit. A little tired, everybody a little step slower now. The defense gets a little ragged. And we're into 2-3 players off the bench.
Purdy. 16 for Ryan Johnson here in the first half.
30-27, that's over half their points. 4:35 to go. Trimble up by 3. Ryan Johnson, pretty tired camper.
Yeah, he just signaled to Coach Forsyth he'd like a blow for a minute.
Coach Forsyth turn away. Good finish, nice. Jason Stoltz.
Yep.
Yeah, Jason Schultz, I'm wrong. No, Jason Stoltz. I was right. I knew I was right.
You were wrong in thinking you were right.
Yeah.
No, you were right in thinking you were wrong. That's it. That is the do of the day, I'd have to say. Jason's do. There's your post player handling the ball for you out in the wing, and a nice dish. And a nice finish.
31-30, the Knights back in the lead.
Brian Forsyth takes a minute to use that opportunity for a little chat. Brad Ross looking for a blow. And Jennifer George wants a timeout. Let's go back into Jennifer George's timeout and see what she's got to say to her kids with 3 minutes and 26 seconds left in the first half and a 1-point lead. That's as much as anything to give her starters a blow, I think, Norval, because she knows she's got to get quality minutes from 5, 6, 7 kids, and she had a couple of them dragging their tails. Here we are.
Transition, 2-3 zone. Okay, man to man. Okay, we've got them cutting from here. They're going over the middle, too easy on us. We've got to step up, force them behind. Okay, we've got to step up and force them behind. Okay, offensively, big time help side. Ryan penetrates very well. We're doing okay, help side defense. Okay, we got to be ready to box out. Okay, I want you guarding Ryan. Okay, spot. Okay, want the ball inside there, guys. Let's not be playing scared in the post. If we need to dribble entry, let's dribble entry. Okay, guys, do you want to run Toba? We're running Toba first time down. Huh? Whatever. 1, 2, 3. Jason, review this with me. What are we doing?
Toba.
Okay. Okay. Yep.
I go up and screen up.
Yep. Yep. Okay.
I'm really interested to see Toga.
Yeah, I'm a little frightened to see Toga based on the years that I went to university.
You should be.
Yeah, things must have changed a lot.
31-30, Moncton High in the lead, 3:32. I think we've got an answer.
And more important than the score in the game is the fact that Jack Fawcett of 48 Baxter Street in Lower Coverdale knew that Ryan Johnson wore number 9 for the Harrison Trimble Trojans football team. If you put his football and basketball numbers together, you get unlucky 13.
This year's repetitious tournament number.
Yes, exactly. Tournament XIII, as we'd say in Super Bowls.
No, we haven't had enough to change to that yet.
III sounds like you're talking to a row of sailors who are standing at command. Sorry, never mind.
Moncton High still up 31-30, 2:48. I think it's time for me to start to talk again. Things getting a little out of control here. Moncton High steps out of bounds. Not the kind of results you want out of a timeout. A turnover and another turnover. Then again, Trimble turned over too, so it's 3 turnovers with an apple.
Very nice, Norval. Nicely done. Pretty tight, packed in there like sardines in the middle of the key.
Yeah. Well, Scott Roper's in, number 34 for the Knights. Seen any other subs? There's James Woods with the ball. I'm sure Aaron, his brother from Besbro, is home doing his homework.
A post player who can throw it up for 3 on the wing.
Hey, he's a player.
Well, I guess that was a 2, pardon me.
He is a player. 33-30, the Knights up by 3. Said this lead's never been 3 or 4 for anybody.
So you've had your 5 minutes, Norval. Your comment on the Knights shorts.
I thought they were the Diamonds, but Diamondbacks or something.
I'm still struggling to come to an opinion on them. They're different. They're interesting.
I have an opinion, but obviously it's not one that's going to go live. 33-30, 135. They're interesting design.
Is it? Yeah, I think that pattern is actually the ancient Roman god for something, isn't it? Yeah. Wood or something, I think.
Knight.
Yes, right.
1:25 to go. Trojans with the ball. Had a number of turnovers here the last little while. Certainly
People are tired. Yeah, the key players who've been on the floor the whole half are getting tired. Nice little left-handed jumper by Burke for 2. Interesting that Ryan Johnson asked for a blow and didn't get. Well, of course he didn't get it because of the timeout. He probably didn't need the blow quite as much.
Exactly what happened. 33-32, 53 to go.
Ryan Johnson has exactly half of the Harrison Trimble points. He's got 16 of 32.
Oh, near got that pick off.
Well now, hardly a lane there, was there, to find that one?
That was an awful nice hoop. 35-32.
Ryan Johnson tries to reverse on Mike Powell, and Powell takes away the baseline from him. There's a lesson there for minor basketball players.
35-32, 9 seconds to go.
Moncton High going to play for that last shot. Good idea. Now Harrison Trimble is going to play for the last shot. With 2 seconds left, they haven't got a lot of ooh. No, sir. Halftime, Moncton High School 35, Harrison Trimble Trojans 32. Pretty good half, Norval.
Oh, excellent half.
I think all we've seen is the preliminary fencing to this point. We're jousting to get us to the last 10 minutes of the half. We're going to hope that if we can take a couple of minutes to go away, give people a chance to get to the fridge and get themselves Riverdale orange or lemon lime or whatever they'd like, a good Irving product out of their refrigerator. We'll be back after a couple of words with the setup of the second half and more exciting Moncton High School Harrison Trimble basketball live from Louis J. Robichaud Seps at University of Moncton in our 13th annual Irving Oil Hoop Classic.
Johnson's led the Trojans, 16 points, 7 rebounds, and then pretty balanced scoring from Kendall Summers and Mike Burke with 6 each. Moncton High School, Brad Ross certainly had a good first half with 10, and then it was well spread out between James Wood and Matt Dixon with 8s and 6s, and Craig Faugier with 6. So certainly the starters did the majority of the damage. Probably the more interesting of the results from the first half was the fact that both teams got to use their benches. We went about 10 and 12 minutes into the game, and really each team had only substituted once. Then we saw fairly generous substitutions at the end, except that Ryan Johnson didn't see the bench, and I don't think Brad Ross ever saw the bench either. And those are two pretty significant players that we certainly saw at the end that Brad Ross was tired and was looking for the old dreaded substitution, and so was Ryan Johnson, who looked over and actually the coach from Moncton High School took a timeout, which saved them. Brian, it's spirit time right now, and the Trojan cheerleaders and faithful are up and doing their Bleacher Creatures Mania. And I know Moncton High is getting themselves set to go.
I don't know whether there's a protocol to this, whether one team goes first. Is there? They get that all laid out? Because otherwise they'd be rocking and socking each other the whole halftime. Obviously, Trimble goes first, then Moncton High does their thing. Let's just take a minute and watch a little bit of the Moncton High cheerleading demonstration here, Norval, and we'll come back in a minute.
what it's all about here at the Irving Oil Hoop Classic. Fan spirit, school spirit. We've been all over this place getting the fans involved.
The sights and sounds of high school basketball.
That's it.
It's fun to see everybody out here enjoying themselves as much as they do, Norval. A big part of this tournament is not just the wins and the losses. It's a chance to get out and have some fun, show a little school spirit, build some friendships with some people that maybe you didn't know that well before you started to rock and sock with them at the Seps Gymnasium. It's going to be a lot of fun to...
the big lesson for kids out of this is all these kids spend their weekends together, but no matter which school they go to. And it's the fact that you can be competitive and have fun and win and lose and still be friends.
Yeah. I think we mentioned in the first half that a lot of these Moncton High and Trimble kids have been playing each other since they're in grade 5. They've been on city and provincial rep teams playing together. Some of them play together more in the off season than they play against each other during the winter season. And as much rivalry as there is, and as much desire to knock each other down and take a win away from the other team, most of these kids are all pretty good friends at the end of the day, and this is something that they're going to share years down the road, as opposed to be opponents when they talk about this 5 years from now. We're just under 2 minutes from the start of the second half, and we'll be looking forward to at least as exciting a second half as we had. A 3-point difference. That first half pretty evenly played. You mentioned how much time people like Ryan Johnson, Matt Dixon, Brad Ross, James Wood spent on the floor in the first half, and you're going to, I think you're going to find that stamina and game shape is going to be a big factor down that last 6 or 8 minutes of the game, because obviously both of these coaches aren't going as deeply into their bench as coaches will in a less meaningful game later in this tournament, perhaps later in the season, perhaps even earlier in the season. These two coaches want to win this, and they're going to play with the kids who can win it for them. And if players 9 through 12 don't get any minutes tonight, well, they'll get them somewhere else along the course of the season. Right. Well, we're just under a minute to go, Norval.
I think it's going to be an interesting second half. I think the big thing is what you mentioned earlier, is the substitution patterns of both coaches, and we know that both these coaches have a tremendous amount of experience, and I think that probably you're going to see subs earlier in the half, and very likely you're going to see the critical time be the last 5 minutes of the half.
The last minute return of the Trojans surprises me, Norval. Brian Forsyth just brought his kids back onto the floor 45 seconds before the start of the second half. I presume he obviously wanted to talk to them in a little more detail. Usually the coaches that have their kids out here 3 or 4 minutes before the start of the half to let them shoot a little bit. He didn't get them out here to shoot at all. They haven't touched the ball during halftime.
Well, tired half.
Nobody really in foul trouble, Norval. I didn't really take a look at the fouls, but Matt Dixon's got 1, Mike Powell's got 1, Ashley Davidson's got 1, Craig Fougier's got 2. Yeah. He's the only one with more than 1. Dwayne Ells has 2. He had 2 quickly. James Greer picked 2 up in the middle of the period for Harrison Trimble. Mark Harris has 1, and Scott Hicks has 1. That's the foul situation for both teams.
Well, we're all set to go here, so there's 20 minutes, and one of these teams is going to make it a little easier on themselves tomorrow, or make it awfully tough.
Good time to mention, Norval, how much we appreciate the volunteers from Cable 10 and the effort they put in, the camera crew, the sound crew, people who have done pre-production for us, people who will be involved all through the week.
We talk about out in that cold truck this year. That's probably
that's
nice.
Right. Big improvement there. Ralph Levin and his crew have been working here since yesterday morning to get everything set up, and they'll be here late into the night Saturday night to tear down. And it's great for people who enjoy high school basketball be able to sit at home and watch it, even if most people do choose to turn down the sound.
Trimble or Moncton High School opens with the ball. We're back to our regular starting lineups. Actually, I'm wrong. Craig Fougier didn't get a start the second half, and that's probably why. Oh,
He's got the 2 fouls, so he's parked for a few minutes.
He gave them two offensive rebounds there, though.
Jason Stoltz did a good job after he came in for Craig Fougier. He's a big, solid guy, and he's going to get a few minutes with Craig having the 2 fouls. And
He almost finished a nice backdoor cut, a nice, good cut. Good cut. Coach Forsythe will be pleased with that. That's like the way you like to open a half. 35-34, Moncton High with the ball and up by 1. Second half here, Irving Hoop Classic. UDM Seps facility, Louis J. Robichaud. James Wood going to the hoop, and he finishes. Good movement. Somebody better step through.
Two-shot foul here. L's going to go to the line.
Yeah. Everybody seemed to stop moving though offensively, didn't they? They ran the first swing through. Everybody was moving. Everybody sort of stopped. Just sort of wait. Well, let's see what Ryan's going to do. Sort of feeling.
Jason the Hun picks up his second foul for pillaging. Is pillaging,
like
is that
be
in the internet? That's FIBA, isn't it? That pillaging is a foul, I think.
And only in Italy.
Yeah.
37-34, 18-33. Oh. Moncton High in control here, up by 3 and with the ball. Got a foot, no call. Incidental contact. Good board.
Brad Ross.
Brad Ross. Yep.
I don't know whether you've noticed, Norval, but he's really improved as a player over the years.
No, never noticed.
Yeah, it's
39-34, 17-53.
No, Brad's a solid player. He's a good player last year, but he's a very solid player for Moncton High.
He'd be a solid player for just about anybody.
Burke finds the range for 2. Nice lefty jumper.
Still 3, 39-36, Moncton High, 17:25 to go. Oh, he got back door. Coach won't be happy with that.
Stoltz looks like he's picked up his 3rd. He's now got 3, and Craig Fougier will come back in.
Yeah.
That Roman god that is the symbol on the Moncton High pants is actually, now that I think about it, it's the Roman god of basketball. You're mentioning Italy.
39-36, 17:05.
I should have realized the symbolism earlier, but I didn't.
Dwayne Ells hits another hoop inside. Oh, started to think hoop. See him almost step right straight in.
Ooh. Nobody wants to give any ground here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, Norval. We're
41-38,
back and forth.
16-22 to go. Johnson for three. The trucks were in there. Nice pass.
Kendall Summers whacked James Wood on the head way by. Still only 2 shots, though, no matter how hard your head hurts.
Yeah, that's right. Although I'll tell you, that carpet underneath the hoop's pretty hard to come to a stop
That's,
on.
yeah, that's. I wonder if they don't do something to get rid of that for tomorrow's games, because a number of people have commented that there's so little distance under the basket there before you hit that carpet that
All of
just a
about
tad
3 inches.
dirty.
Even guys like me who only jump 3 inches could land on the carpet. That's vertical jump, by the way. Oh. Moncton High going to come up with it. Oh, pretty ragtag there
Well,
for a few minutes.
nobody seems to. Somebody makes a good play to take the ball away, and then they decide they want to give it back. Like that, for example.
Yeah.
Great play 15 seconds ago to take the ball away from Trimble, and then they just play with it until it's time to give it back.
So it's 42-38, 4-point lead, 15-47. Moncton High up by 4. Trimble with the ball. Oh. Craig Fougere on the line shooting 2, and Sean Craig picks up that foul. Still 42-38. Fougere a little short, still throwing footballs. 15-33. A little more arc on that. That looks a little better. Got there anyway. Good finish.
Nice job to score one.
Sean Craig, 42-40. Trojans down by 2. Moncton High with the ball. Matt Dixon handling. 15:21 to go. Big. Oh, didn't need to pass off.
Might have wanted to finish that one, Brad.
Yeah, I bet he doesn't give it up next time. I keep waiting for Toga. Have you been waiting and watching for Toga?
I assume we've seen Toga and just didn't
missed
catch it all. Yeah.
Obviously, Toga's not as special as we were sort of led to believe.
Yeah, it was there and we didn't get it.
Yeah. Be a great computer program, Toga. It's a memory play, I guess. 14-37, 42.
Ooh. Ooh.
If that had gone.
Yeah. Nice closeout.
Yeah, 42-40. It's been that way for a little while. Moncton High with the ball. Good back. Nice to see somebody run something that last possession for Moncton High.
We could call that a long rebound to Ryan Johnson. And a tie game.
Yep, 13-42, 42-42.
A lot of pretty tired little puppy dogs out there now, Norval. These kids who are on the floor have played so much of this game, and it's been so intense. Yeah. We're going to see the coaches use timeouts here over the course of this last 13 minutes and 25 seconds, if for no reason other than to give the kids on the floor a chance to get a bit of a break.
Moncton High with the ball. Deuce game, 42-42, 13-25. Comes Mike Powell for the Knights. The sub. Yeah, maybe a little push on Ryan Johnson. He's tired. They're all tired. This reminds me of me in Summer League after 2 sprints. Oh, I guess I better not call them sprints.
Modified sprints.
Lopes.
Yeah.
42-42, 13-16 still
Adjusted
Moncton High with the
sprints.
ball. The subs in, Mike Powell's in for the Purple Knights, and no subs for the Trojans. First sub, though. Mike Powell moved up from the AA team this year.
I think that's the first substitution of the second half, isn't it, after 7 minutes?
Moncton High staying in that zone. Oh. And then the truck gets it. The tank man.
First that's the first Trimble lead of the second half, and the first since about the 16-minute mark, I think, of the first half, Marvel.
Yeah, 44-42 and 12:32 to go. They were there battling for that one. Good hustle.
Jennifer George wants a timeout because she's got a tired crowd. We're going to go down to hear Brian Forsyth in his timeout. We haven't heard from Coach Forsyth. Let's hear what he's got to say to his kids during this timeout.
Listen. First of all, Jones just told me that he's got you for holding on. Get in a stance. You got to be a real helper. Really be concerned about help. Everybody's concerned about help. If that guy's way out high, I don't want you to go way out and get him. Unless we're denying it inbounds. Zone offense. I don't know what you're doing, throwing that moonshot across there. Reverse it through the top or the post. Now, also, it looks to me like they are not even bothering to play you two on the wing. Okay? And if they're not, step in and shoot it. See what happens. But be aware of the post players. Go right now, 35, right now, go. You ready, Dwayne?
Trojans up by 4, and that's certainly their biggest lead that I can remember. 46-42 with 12:14 to go.
Well, Brian's got to be happy with the way the last 2 or 3 minutes have gone. They zigzag back and forth. A 3-point lead pretty much constant
Still
for the
got
first
the
4 or 5 minutes.
starters
But now they've got the 4-point lead, and this is where we're going to start to see how big factor fatigue is.
Oh, they're going to press him too. Interesting. May not do that. Yeah, they're going to finish. Should have finished. Get out of there.
Oh, big hoop. Big hoop from Els.
The big train, Mike Burke delivers a game. 48-42, 11:47 to go.
That wasn't Mike Burke. That was
21
Dwayne Els.
Mike Burke.
That was 20. It was Dwayne Els.
Oh, was it?
Who? We got a serious momentum problem here, Coach Jennifer George. Trimble's got a 6-point lead in the ball after that charge on Mike Powell.
A nice possession here, take an 8-point lead. 48-42, 11:35 to go. Trimble with the ball. Moncton High back in man.
Ooh, nobody there.
Somebody fell asleep.
Yeah, you want to give somebody a break. That's not the guy.
Yeah, well, somebody, they just, wasn't even a screen set to get that open. It's still the 5 starters though, so 9 starters out of 10 on the floor. Good board. Oh. Here comes Scott Roper in for the Knights too. Sweet out of bounds play, eh?
Yeah.
52-42, 10-point lead. Moncton High needs a couple good possessions here, or a timeout.
I think Trimble scored 12 straight points, Norval. I think it was
Yeah,
42-40
I think
for
you're
Moncton
absolutely
High.
right. Yeah, it was 42-40 for Trimble for Moncton High for a long time. Nice board. Yeah, Boxout would have saved that, but that was a nice board. Mike Powell didn't give up on it. 52-42, still that 10-point Trojan lead. Moncton High with the ball. Foul, and I believe Mike Burke. Now, last time I said his name, I was wrong, so it wouldn't be a... Oh! Lots of good screens being set inside. No reset.
That's got to be the first Moncton High steal of the ball in 5 or 6 minutes. And now the second turnover in 5 or 6 minutes occurs in 6 or 8 seconds.
Yeah.
Big hoop. Nice job by James Wood in the
Yeah.
baseline.
Back to 6 points, 52-46. Good finish, though. 54-46, 9:16 to go.
Trimble isn't going to back down. Nice job by Wood to get in there and realize he didn't have a shot and dish it off. There's a defensive back playing a little defense. Six-point Trimble lead, Norval, with just a little under 9 minutes, 8 minutes and 48 seconds left to go in the second half. Mike Powell picks up another foul. That should be his third, I think.
Yeah, you don't want him shooting the jumper, I don't think.
So
let's
we're not looking
keep
for
the ball
three out
off
in
the
wing
floor and
there.
don't fire the jumper.
Yeah.
54-46, Trimble up by 6, 8:32 to go.
Nice
Nice
job by
offensive
Burke to
board.
keep the ball
Yeah.
alive, and he gets rewarded with his good activity in there, keeping the ball alive.
Good call. 56-48, Trimble's up by 8. Moncton High with the ball, Scott Roper in handling it now. Things have slowed down dramatically offensively for Moncton High. Only getting 2 players moving now. Yeah, gonna be.
Fougier
That's
picks
his
up his third. And Ashley Davidson's going to be back in for Moncton High. It's 4 on Fougier. Jennifer George is going to leave. Craig
Nice
Fougier
backdoor
in
cut.
there. Nice job.
Oh, nice play, though.
Jennifer
Awfully
George
nice
leaves
play.
Fougier in there with 4 fouls. This game could be over pretty quickly if Craig picks up his 5th, because it's obvious both teams want to stay with their starters.
Yeah, well, that's...
Although here comes a couple of Trojans who are going to give some of the guys who played almost
7
13 minutes
and
in
a
the
half,
second half.
Over the back, yeah.
Our second half trivia, Norval, for Pizza Hut and Nothing But, a 14-inch pepperoni stuffed crust, the new formula pizza available at 930 Mountain Road and Paul Street in Dieppe. Thanks again to Dave Murray and Pizza Hut. Our second half question is, one of the Moncton High School Purple Knights is president of the Moncton High School Student Council. We'd like somebody to call in at 855-6891 and tell us who the president of Moncton High School Student Council is.
It can't be from the class of 76, and it can't be from the class of 70.
Why's that?
Well, one of them was me, and I'm not sure if 70. That's maybe too
No,
early.
you've read the bio, Norval. You've done good work. Good research for the weekend. You should be proud. Your family should be proud.
They are.
So give us a call at 855-6891 if you know which member of tonight's Moncton High School Purple Knights is also president of the Moncton High School Student Council. An 8-point Trimble lead, Norval, with 7 minutes and 27 seconds left here in the second half. Nothing decided, but things are going to start to be decided pretty quickly here over the next 2 or 3 minutes.
The substitution patterns are rather interesting. You know, we didn't see a lot of subs, 13 minutes before Trimble went anywhere solid?
Ryan Johnson hasn't been off the floor.
Kendall
Brad Ross
Summers
hasn't been off the floor. Pardon me?
Kendall, yeah, he was off. Kendall Summers is off.
I don't know whether anybody... James Wood has been on the whole game for Moncton High, I think.
Yeah.
And fatigue's got to be a
factor. And the other
in a
kids have
tough
played
game
lots
like
of minutes, too. It's just, we're talking about 2 breather minutes in the first half. All right, here we go. Trojans have the ball, 56-48, 7:16 to go. And I saw that phone a-ringing, so I think we might have something happening.
We have a winner. Thanks for calling in, but we've got our winner, so we'll do it again tomorrow night in the Harrison-Trimble Riverview game, first and second half. Tonight's winner, Tim LeBlanc of 23 West Street, and he knows that Ashley Davidson is the president of the Moncton High School Student Council. Thanks for your call, Tim. I bet that's the Tim LeBlanc who's...
ex-Moncton High player.
That's right, exactly.
Brothers on the team this year.
Right. There's Brad Ross checking back in on offense.
Nice little sneaky little push to get open. So Scott Hicks and Mark Harris are in, the 2 Trojan subs, 2 grade 12 players.
Might want to throw that as a bounce pass, Mark, going into the key like that.
Good
James
board,
Wood
though.
unable to make it pay at the other end.
Nice board by Mike Burke, though. Nice inside position, all 3 Trojans in there. In a 3-2 zone. Whatever it is, they've turned the ball over twice in a row on it. 56-50 and 6:04 to go. Still in their patented man-to-man. Down to 7 on the shot clock. Trimble possession.
Dixon going to check back in for the Knights to run the point for them with 5.5 minutes left here in the second half.
Nice. Good battling inside there. 56-50 lead for the Trojans. Moncton High with the ball. Brad Ross going. Nice pass.
Two nice passes.
Yeah. 56-52. Moncton High down by 4. 4:49 to go. And we're probably looking at subs here pretty soon.
A lot of kids in this game who can finish off the wing, Norval.
Oh.
It's nice to see people go to the hole and slash. Used to be if it wasn't a layup, off a bounce pass, you couldn't do anything with it. (56-52) and 4 minutes and 36
and
seconds
Moncton
left
High
here
with
in
the ball.
Second half.
Yeah, fans are getting their money's worth today. Not a lot of people leaving. This isn't a Miami Dolphin crowd, I'll tell you. Good, beat him going there. Oh, he lost the ball. Quick first step. Oof, somebody had the Rockets on. Trimble with the ball, up by 4, 4:10 to go. A lot of turnovers the last few possessions. Two-on-one. Oh.
Nice job out in the wing. I think that was Mark Harris who got to the ball. Nice job to get there.
Nice pat. He walked. Doesn't matter though, does it?
Nope.
2-point lead. Trojans up. 3:40. Reminds me of
L's crashing and banging. He whacked James Wood twice out front, didn't get the call. And ball goes down low to Dixon, so he figures I got 2 for free. Let's take a third whack. Brian Forsyth wants a timeout. Let's listen to him in his timeout with 3 minutes and 23 seconds left. A 2-point Trimble lead, 56-54. We're into the Harrison Trimble timeout.
It is press break to zone offense. Okay, we are still walking through everything. Press break to zone offense. You get it, you're looking to score. You're looking to score. Now obviously right now we got to D up. We got to make sure that we see the screens. We got to make sure we handle the screens. If they stay in that zone, we got to be prepared to shoot the ball and then crash. And we got to have safeties. You can't go running up the floor if you're the guy on top. Do we understand? Press break to zone offense. If they go man to man. If they go man to man, so that there's no difference. Yes, next time down, UCLA, if they're in it, but they may not, they're probably not going to be in it. UCLA next time down. Okay? Let's go, bring it in.
I think UCLA, if I recollect, is Bryant's point guard, who'd be Ryan here. Just everybody goes out in the wing, and he just tries to take down his man and go to the layup. Yeah. So we'll see if UCLA means the same thing it has in the past for Bryant. Obviously, he was looking to get a quick 2 off Ryan's good offense for him if he can. Throw that up a little short. You're getting tired.
So it's 56-54. Trojans have the ball, and it's 3:14 to go, and it's going to be another thriller in Manila. Oh, Mike Burke, big left-handed hoop.
I don't think
58-54.
I don't think they get to UCLA, did they? I don't think that's what that was.
Not unless that was what it was, and I think you were right. Never got to UCLA. No, I don't think so. Short again. Why? Wonder why.
He said he wanted to run some clock, and I want to go slow on the
yeah.
offense, so hike that from the corner probably isn't the plan.
Did you see the anyway? To get it back defensively, you want to run. Yeah, it's going to be a foul if it goes. Yeah.
Els gets what I believe is his 4th. And James Wood to the line with 2 minutes and 18 seconds left and a chance to cut the 4-point Trojan lead in half.
Missed. 58-55, 3 points, 2:17 to go. Trimble with the ball. James Wood hits 1 out of the 2.
Here's UCLA. Well,
yeah, a little more hesitant this time. Now they'll run down, try and get the post. Oh, Matt Dixon working hard on Ryan Johnson, isn't it? Oh, nice post play. Woo, nice pass into the post. 60-55.
that's 5 on Dwayne Els. He got called for the hold. So Brian's going to get a little bit of time here for a substitution. But Els is done with 1 minute and 44 seconds left and a 5-point Trimble lead.
Brian got caught off guard there. Doesn't look like he was warned to the 4th. Maybe not. Maybe he's just play acting.
Let's see if we can hear what Brian's got to say with his kids, because of course he gets basically a free timeout to make a substitution here.
Press break. Back to zone offense. You understand? Press break to zone offense. Okay, if they're man, next time down, Tennessee. Do we understand? It's coming to you, probably screen over to Hicks. Throw it down to the baseline, or yourself, you'll come back up and screen. You come back up and screen. Now you got Brad Ross. Jump to the ball. Jump to the ball. Let's go. See, listen, come here, White. Everybody see the ball. Get on his inside, Ryan. See the ball. See the switches. Kendall, drop.
60-55, Trojans up by 5, 144. .144 to go, Moncton High with the ball. Good finish, good strong hoop. 60-57, 1:28 to go.
Here comes a zone press from Moncton High trying to get the turnover.
This is when your heart's beating, and when you're a fan, you're a nervous wreck. That's, I think, the guy I'd want to have the ball too. That's why. Good finish, 62-57, 53 seconds to go. 5-point lead for Trimble. good position.
Yeah, nice
Scott
choice.
Hicks, good position.
Nice job.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a travel. It's a good call, but very good position.
Nice job to get to the ball, and let's overlook for that. Let's go to Jennifer George's timeout here. She's calling one of her last two here with 39 seconds left and down by 5 points. Here's what she's got to say to her Moncton High Purple Knights.
Where do we have the ball down there? Okay, listen, we're down 5. If the 3 is there, if it's there, we take it. Okay, we got four people who can. Okay, don't force it if it's not there. Listen, we're in the 12. Back to a 2-3. Once we get back in that 2-3, we got to know where Johnson is. Okay? Transition, full court man-to-man. We got to start taking chances now. Okay? All right? Let's get it inside if we can. Maybe we can get hit on the foul. Pump fake, get him in the air. Okay? And then make it, and we're on the foul line. We can't forget about getting back on D, though.
Come on, boys. Hit the board, too.
1, 2, 3.
Nice.
2 at a time. Lots of time, guys.
39 seconds to go, 62-57, 5-point lead for the Trojans. Another timeout called.
Let's go into Brian. Let's go into Brian's timeout. Brian Forsyth's timeout, and hear what he's got to say. He just took one.
Again, stagger screen down here all the way through. We don't need the bomb. Okay, we're going to take the good shot. Slide it through to them if they sucker up on the high post screen. Now. All right, listen. You got to be really conscious. I don't want anybody being beat off the dribble. Everybody gets square, get a step and a half away. Step and a half away. But at the same time, you can't be so far away they're going to bomb up a 3 on you. Just don't want us getting beat off the dribble. Box out, go to the ball, press break. Press break. Look long. Look long. Here we go.
Well, I remember a game like this about a year ago. Just about this point spread with just about this much time. Difference was Ryan Johnson was fouled out, and we had one of the more amazing comebacks in Hoop Classic history. Probably one of the Dave Letterman top 10.
It was certainly a good one. That was the Trimble Riverview game last year. And, of course, we'll reprise that game tomorrow night with the same two teams live on Cable 10 at 8 o'clock with the three-point shooting competition, followed immediately by Trojans-Royals basketball. Friday night, of course, Norval, you know this, but some people don't. 6 and 8:30 for the doubleheader, including the three-point shooting final. And the third-place game at 1 o'clock on Saturday, and the championship game of the 13th annual Hub City Irving Oil Hoop Classic at 3 o'clock Saturday afternoon, December the 2nd.
62-57, 5-point lead, 30 seconds to go, foul called on Harrison Trimble. No bonus lights up.
We're now going to go to bonus situation here, and yeah, they signaled a two-shot bonus here, but Dick Steves has come over to check it out because the Trimble coaches don't believe that Moncton High's into bonus yet. Of course, 2 shots for free here can make a big difference.
There's no bonus light up. Not even
no, the
close.
bonus light wasn't up. So no, it's misunderstanding on the sideline here. Moncton High will take the ball out of bounds with 30 seconds left, down 5 points. You'll be back to the slam dunk tomorrow night, I know, Norval. You don't enjoy it as much as I do, but you're coming to watch it.
Certainly not. I really think it's an activity that's not fitting for a tournament of this caliber.
Well, I'm trying to convince you.
But I really enjoy watching it, I'll tell you. 62-59, 3 points, 18 seconds to go. That's who I'd have. That's right there.
It's over, Rover.
64-59, 3 seconds to go. Good game. Excellent basketball game.
Harrison Trimble Trojans, 64. Moncton High School Purple Knights, 59. An exciting game and a tough one. Harrison Trimble came back early in the second half from that 3-point halftime deficit, scored 12 points in a row to go from a 42-40 deficit to a 52-40 lead. We're going to try and get Coach Brian Forsyth up here if we can. We'll get him, Norval, and you can talk to him for a second. I'll be right back after I've got Brian for us. Good second half for Ryan Johnson. He scored 8, Norval, for a game total of 24. I'm sure he's the game star for Harrison Trimble. Dwayne Ells, before he fouled out, had 10 in the second half, and a total of 12 for Mike Burke. Good game for Harrison Trimble Trojans, and here's Brian Forsyth, who's going to talk to you about it, Norval.
Nice way to open.
Yeah, it's nice to win.
Yeah.
I didn't think we played as good as we're going to, but we'll take it.
Yeah, that's right. You take it and enjoy it. How did you feel the second half? You certainly you delayed coming out. Everybody was wondering, was it a little extra time in the dressing room, or was it the fact that your starters had played so long?
No, we were a little annoyed. And Coach Steves, I think, let the kids know what we were talking. We weren't doing anything with any sort of quickness. We were kind of, I don't know if it was stage fright. I hope it was stage fright. But there certainly wasn't any what we call that hard drive that I think we need to win.
How did you feel about the second half?
I like the second half a lot better, particularly defensively. I mean, we held that team to only 59, so that's a good job there. And I think it was only 20. I'm not sure what the halftime score was, but I believe they only scored 22, 23 points the second half, didn't they?
35, 32.
Well,
so
that's good. That's 27,
yeah,
so we'll take that.
Half, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's good low total anyway.
We didn't shoot well. There was stage fright. There's no question. But I thought Dwayne Ellis came off. He got
Great
two real
half.
early fouls and came in and made a big difference for us.
Yeah, great second half.
Yes, he did.
Both him. We thought Burke did all right too, keeping you inside.
Burke's having trouble with his hands right now.
Yeah.
He's still trying to catch that pointed ball.
Yeah.
So he did that real well.
A few bobbles. It was certainly a few bobbles. Anyway, our congratulations on the win. Congratulations on the honorary chairmanship, and certainly this is the way you wanted to start. And now you've got to look forward to tomorrow. And I understand the Trimble students are coming over to show a little school spirit, to make sure St. Malachy's doesn't get any added advantages in the gym.
That's right. Well, thank you very much,
Thanks,
Norv.
Brian.
Looking forward to a great week.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
So you've heard it here from Coach Brian Forsyth. Certainly a thrilling game here against Moncton High School, and the way that the Trojans obviously wanted to open the tournament. Not over for the Purple Knights by any means, though, either. They've still got Riverview and St. Malachy's, and certainly all four of these teams are capable of knocking each other. We may have to get that Canada basketball tie-breaking formula for a four-team mini tournament, because I suspect we may be in a situation where there could be some overlap here.
One of the things about this tournament is somebody's going to go to the semifinals with one loss in both divisions, because you can't win all three of your games and finish second.
Yeah.
So somebody's going to have a loss. Somebody who lost today is going to be in the semifinals on
Tony did it last year.
On Friday night.
Yeah.
And we'll mention just before we're out of here for the night that tomorrow night we're back at 8 o'clock. The exciting slam dunk competition, followed by the Riverview Trimble game, which might be as exciting as tonight's, or maybe if we're lucky, as exciting as last year's Trimble Riverview game. Of course, Friday night we're back with the doubleheader at 6 and 8:30. Sandwiched around the three-point shooting competition. Friday night's doubleheader being the semifinals.
Yeah.
Saturday, those two losers of the semifinals are here at 1 o'clock for the bronze medal game, and the gold medal championship game of the 13th annual Irving Oil Hoop Classic is 3 o'clock on Saturday afternoon, followed, of course, by the presentation of awards, the championship trophy, all-stars, so on and so forth.
Yeah, it was a wonderful opening night. I mean, as good as we could expect. Great crowd. Nice to have Arthur Irving here. Irving certainly doing a wonderful job as the lead sponsor for our tournament. Looking forward to working again tomorrow night, Brian. We're going to sign off now. We'll see everybody tomorrow night for the Slam Dunk competition of the 13th annual 1995 Irving Oil Hoop Classic.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow night. Good night, everyone.